Why might they be waking up in the middle of the night? This is a comment that was left on one of our videos about why their person with dementia might be waking up at night and then wants to go sit in their wheelchair and goes back to bed. I can't do a full Montessori process with people online, but I did ask a couple clarifying questions. The most obvious thing to do first is always to ask the person, ask them if they're verbal, to get some information from them and see why they might be doing it, because a lot of times people forget to actually ask a person with dementia. So they did ask their person, and there was one thing that might be something worth looking into. Again, I don't know for your person because I would need to actually do an assessment on them, but you did say that she says that she wants to sit up. So you always want to check things medically first, because what if there's like an airway problem? Sometimes people feel like they're kind of like drowning or choking in their sleep. What if they have sleep apnea? What if there's an allergy problem? What if there is some pain? Maybe her back hurts while she's sleeping. And so when people are in pain, sometimes they want to get up and go sit up for a little bit, so to relieve the pain, and then they'll go back to sleep. One of the first things that we always look with Montessori is the environment, because very often I find out that there is something in the environment that's waking them up, especially, and we'll talk about this in a second, if they might be in a little bit of the light sleep cycle of their phase of sleep. So people have air conditioners that turn on, fans that turn on, lights that are on that are waking them up. A lot of people have heaters that make a loud noise. We do have sleep cycles. They're about 90 minutes. And part of that time we are in light sleep. And when we're in light sleep, normally we wake up a little bit and we just fall right back asleep. But if that's not happening for somebody, because sleep does become a little bit more disturbed for many people in dementia, they might be waking up more in their light sleep cycle. And so they actually get up and then they're just ready to go back to bed again. So I would say those are the two most common things that I see. I hope that that gives you a place to start looking. Of course, in Montessori-based dementia care, we do a full assessment to really figure out why is this behavior happening for this person. And it could be something completely different. And without knowing the person, I can't know. And that's why we use our methodology.